Cancer, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. I knew this would come out. There is something happening. I just did the Capricorn reading and I was getting this kind of like push-pull between Cancer and Capricorn. So you're opposite signs in the Zodiac. And so your strengths are the other sign's weaknesses and vice versa. And there's something about finding this equilibrium, finding this balance between Capricorn and Cancer energy that is going to be significant for you. So if you're not sure what those traits are, I would suggest looking them up because there's something about this that's important to you. Tell me about your near future. What else do you need to know? Tell me about your potential outcome. Wow. So I love seeing this in reverse. So we've got the Hermit in reverse, indicating that you're not stuck in your head about anything. There is a lot of go with the flow type of energy versus trying to force a resolution or solution to an issue. So take that as it resonates. You've done a lot of work on yourself. Sorry, I saw something in my camera, so I'm not really sure what that was. But anyway, we're just going to continue on. So your current energy is this Devil energy. This is Capricorn energy. So what is it that you're holding on to that you maybe shouldn't be holding on to? There's some disappointment here that you're kind of letting cloud your, just kind of cloud your experience in general. So if it's something from the past, and this does feel connected to like a past experience, even though I'm not seeing that in the cards, it feels connected to a past experience where something didn't work out the way that you thought it would, and you're very disappointed in that whole scenario. And what you're doing is you're going into this self-sabotage mode where you're, why do I always call this type of energy into me? Is it a specific type of person, a specific type of job? There's something here where you're really kind of beating yourself up about whatever has happened in the past, but there's something more to this. Pay attention though, because Cancer, you're very ruled by emotions. Capricorn is not. It's a very analytical sign, strategic. So there's something really significant here about looking at what your current lens is. So whatever the situation is, how are you looking at it? Are you looking at it from a purely emotional standpoint? Because maybe you if I could talk, you need to look at it from an analytical standpoint. If you want to get yourself out of these doldrums, how do you create a plan and then execute it? To do that, what steps do you need to take? That's what's happening right now. There's definitely some sort of push-pull here between Cancer and Capricorn. And what you need to focus on, I'm getting the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There is this imbalance in your life, and that's this Capricorn Cancer energy. You're too much in the Cancer. You need a little bit more Capricorn to kind of balance yourself out. So there's something here to it. Let's see if we can get more to the story. I am seeing here in the past Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is a cycle that's been repeating for you. There's something about this that you feel like you're always calling in the same type of situation over and over again. Again, could be love, could be career. You've done a lot of forgiveness on yourself in the past. And so each time this happens, you give yourself kind of a little talking to, and then you go through this grieving period. But then it happens again, and you get really upset with yourself until you can get past that pain. And that's that little talking to. It's you're upset with yourself. So try taking a different approach to the situation, and that's exactly what this is all about. Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant in the upright is all about traditions. How do you always approach a situation? What is it that you do? It's kind of, think of it as like a traditional routine for yourself. And then the reason that it would be successful is because you're not going to do that anymore. There is something different. You need to do something different. And I'm getting that here with this Judgment card in reverse. Don't be so quick to throw out a way of reacting or behaving to a situation, because there's something about that that you need to pay attention to. There's something that here that needs to give. We've got Temperance in reverse, and I have the Seven of Pentacles. And it's all about when is the right time and what are the right options for you. But this you can't do based purely on emotion. You have to be able to take that objective step back and determine, okay, here is my game plan. Here's my end goal, and then here's my current situation. What are all the steps that I need to take in order to achieve that end goal? And then you start doing them. That's the Capricorn energy that you need to tap into. Because this is really what you're going after. This is long-term stability, long-term love, career, all of it. Just everything that you can possibly imagine. That's what the Ten of Pentacles represents from a long-term, holistic picture. Queen of Wands, this is a lot of action being taken on your part. So there is a shift happening here. Once you realize the direction that you need to go and exactly what it is that you need to do, you are going to take those steps. That's what the Queen of Wands energy is telling me. Let's use the Mermaid deck. Tell me about the Devil with the Four of Cups. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is the crux of the issue, is that you keep going after what you think you want, and then you end up with nothing that you want. And so how do you break that pattern? How do you break that cycle? Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer. Tower in reverse. The situation that you're going through right now, there's something different about the way that this was being handled. Maybe in the past, all of these kind of cyclical patterns were subtle. There's nothing subtle about them anymore. They are kind of wide out in the open now for you to see, and they make you feel very uncomfortable because that Tower brought chaos into your life. It brought chaos into your life because there was an unequal give and take here. There was some sort of imbalance that needed to be adjusted. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, I'm getting the Magician in reverse. And I'm also getting the Knight of Swords. So really interesting behavior here. Oh, this is Capricorn energy. And I know it's not really Capricorn energy, but this card reads Capricorn to me. Let me start with the Nine of Swords and the Magician in reverse. There was a lot of deception happening here about what was going to make you happy. You've identified that. That's what this Knight of Swords is telling me. Knight of Swords is telling me, so it's actually air energy. It's not earth energy. So air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's something very cold about this approach to the situation. That is Capricorn energy. I got winter. I saw the snowflakes on this card and got winter. So there's something about this that came to light for you with this Tower energy, whatever the shift, that sudden shift was that happened, brought things into perspective for you, and you said, no more of that. I cannot keep going through this cycle. Tell me about the Hierophant. Ace of Pentacles. Starting over. Go back to just that basic sense of what is it that you want? What is it that you need in order to feel stable? What is it at the foundation of yourself that you really truly need emotionally, financially? Rebuild the way you approach things with that lens. Tell me about Judgment in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. There is going to be progress forward here, just probably not in the way that you think. With this Judgment card, I'm getting, if you were quick to make judgment on people, places, things in the past, you're not going to be doing that anymore. There's going to be some sort of level of acceptance because you know that those past judgments led you to here and you're ready to be done with that pattern. So you're moving forward with a different approach. Tell me about Temperance in reverse. I got the Six of Wands in reverse. This is all about you and feeling very unlucky when it comes to time. Like, when is my time? When will things work out for me? Seven of Pentacles. I got the Nine of Wands. So this is interesting because in a lot of ways you've been holding yourself back. You were putting little bits of yourself out in all of these different situations, but never really putting yourself out there. Your guard was always up. Maybe that's what needs to change. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. This is what you're looking for: partnership, teamwork, that financial stability, long-term support for each other. That's what you're looking for. Again, this could be career and it could be love. I mean, I'm not getting one clear direction either way, but what I am getting from this scenario is just you're different. You're going to take a different approach. And it's very earth-based. Your new approach, the way that you're going after things, is very earth-based, very Capricorn. Capricorn's an earth sign. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Emperor in reverse. Interesting that we have 2 fire energies here, one in the upright, one in the reverse. But what I like about this is it's a rebuilding of yourself. It's not just doing things the way that you've always done them. There is a new direction, a new lens being put on the situation. It's a growth. You're growing through this. You're not allowing the old patterns to dictate the way that you're going to continue doing things. Any last messages here for Cancer? Okay. We got 3 cards for you. One is find a balance. So true. Cancer, Capricorn, push-pull. The last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. And I got the full moon in Aquarius, be real. So Cancer, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.